Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 46, day 4 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive, Peaceful Growth Calendar, that you can buy at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. If you love positive affirmations, I think there's so much power in how we think of ourselves. If you love music therapy, if you love essential oils and aromatherapy, I think you're going to really love this book. It is simple in its format, but profound in the changes it can help us make in our lives. The affirmation that we've been concentrating on this whole entire week is I am consciously forgiving myself and others. I'm going to repeat that. I am consciously forgiving myself and others. It's a beautiful week. It's a beautiful week to let go of some things that we have done, let go some things that other people have done. Just get those rocks out of our shoes, those burdens off our back. We've talked about repenting and the process of forgiveness and the process of repentance kind of in the past videos this week. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the affirmation for the week today. But the thing is, the only thing I want to say is give yourself the gift. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Our family members are not perfect, nor are our communities, are the people in our world perfect. No one's perfect. And when we realize that that's okay, it's okay right now not to have the perfection that we want. That's okay. It can be very freeing. Just thinking everything. I love the phrase that everything in life happens for me. It doesn't happen to me, it happens for me. My daughter said that phrase, but it's one that I've heard a lot lately. Everything in life is happening for me, for us to learn, for us to become stronger, for us to become more compassionate, for us to become more forgiving. Maybe we've had a lot to forgive in our lives. Well, then we're going to be developing a lot of forgiveness muscles. Maybe we've had a little bit to forgive in our lives, and you know what? Blessings on anyone who's like that. I think that none of us gets through life. Okay, so there was a general conference talk that said that there's two people in heaven, two people that you will find in heaven. Those that have been forgiven and those that have forgiven others. And it's so true. It's so true. Forgiveness is such a beautiful part of life. And aren't we so incredibly thankful for the atonement of Jesus Christ, who through his suffering, his perfect life, his atonement, his atoning for all of our sins, has made it possible for us to repent and be forgiven and to forgive others. So thankful for the commandment to forgive others, because I think first of all, I think all the commandments help us be happy. They lead us on the path to happiness. And I also believe that maybe some of us wouldn't forgive if we weren't commanded to do so. I think that anyway, not going there, staying in the positive. But, okay, so that's the affirmation for this whole entire week. I am consciously forgiving myself and others. And then the affirmation for today is I am breathing deeply and consciously choosing my words. I love that. I am breathing deeply and consciously choosing my words. I'm choosing my words of love from a place from my heart. I'm choosing words of peace. I am choosing words of kindness and patience. What type of words are you choosing today? Maybe it's good every morning to wake up and say, today my words are going to be whatever. And just keep that as our motto and our mantra the entire day. I am choosing words of love. Maybe I'm choosing words of charity or godliness or of upliftingness. Anyway, what type of words are you choosing today? Are we choosing words of hate? No. Are we choosing words of bitterness or anger? I don't think so. Those words don't feel good to me. So just consciously choosing the words that we are going to have today. The song for the entire week is I Hear a Symphony from the Supremes. If the song that comes to my mind for this affirmation is Brave by, I think, Sarah Bareilles. Anyway, I want to see you be brave. Say what you want to say. Let your words hang out. Be authentic. Be transparent in a kind and loving way. I'm going to guarantee that when we choose the path to love, we are choosing the path to happiness every time. Okay, the diffuser blend that we're diffusing this whole week, it's a beautiful diffuser blend. 2 drops of Siberian, well, I'm going to say 2 to 3. 2 to 3 drops of Siberian fir, the oil of aging, and hold on, I had it right in front of me and I've forgotten, the oil of aging and perspective. Yes. And 1 drop, only 1 drop of cilantro, the oil of releasing control. That one totally makes me laugh because cilantro it's a very potent, very powerful smelling oil, and if we don't use it very carefully, it can tend to take over the whole blend. And then 2 to 3 drops of lavender oil, essential oil, the oil of communication and contemplation. So that's the diffuser blend. Now, we've talked about both the emotional and the physical benefits of each of those oils on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So today is kind of like a bonus day. Not that it's a bonus day for the affirmation. We're definitely going from the book. But there's some other oils that are not in this book that I definitely want to share with you about. So there's doTERRA is running a special right now where you can buy a stronger blend, and I'll be telling you a little bit more about that in just a minute, but you can buy a stronger blend with a diffuser, a Brevi diffuser, and just getting this ready for like back to school time. A stronger is a blend that is a very immune boosting blend. If you're familiar with On Guard essential oil, which is also a doTERRA essential oil blend made for boosting the immune system, it's kind of like an oil on par with that, although the stronger blend was formulated especially for children and babies to boost their immune system. So can we adults use it too? Absolutely. In fact, in learning more about each of the oils in this blend, I'm like, I have the blend, but I don't have the diffuser blend yet. That's what doTERRA just barely released this week. So I cannot wait to get that blend in the mail. So here are some of the emotional and physical benefits of the stronger oil. But before I do, I told you that stronger was one of the oils blended especially for children. Now, doTERRA has a kids collection where it has 6 oils that they think that addressing the main issues that may come up with children and babies. And so I'm going to go through each of those 6 oils with you, and then I'm going to hop into the stronger blend. So the first one is the Thinker Focus blend, and it's for cognitive support. You know, when you're trying to do your best thinking, maybe you're going before you go to school, while you're doing your homework, perfect time to put on that. And then you have the calmer blend, which is the restful blend. So use it for when you want to calm your emotions. Maybe you put it on before, well, definitely put it on before you go to sleep. Then you have the stronger blend. We're going to get to that in a minute. And then you have the tamer digestive blend for all those times where those little tummies, or even us big tummies, our big tummies might have some digestive upset. And then you have the rescue blend and rescuer blend, and it's a soothing blend. It would be akin to like doTERRA's Deep Blue, but this is again formulated especially for children, and it's great. It's called the soothing blend, but it's great for pain, great for the growing pains, or you know, exercising too long and your muscles hurt after exercising. Great for times like that. Then you have the steady blend. Does exactly as it says. It's going to be steadying us. It's the grounding blend. It's so good to support our emotions, so our emotions aren't running away from us and aren't running away with us, right? Hijacking us, hijacking our mind. And then you have the brave oil, which is the courageous or the courage blend. It does exactly what it says. It helps us face the world with more courage. Okay, those are the 6 oils in the kids collection. If you don't have that yet, definitely hop on and check it out. I will put a link so that you could just click the link and buy the oils that I'm talking about, and explore the site and see if you want to buy any of the other oils that you see. There are so many fun oils in doTERRA that are so supportive to us both physically and emotionally. Okay, all of that said, we are now going to go into the emotional and physical benefits of the stronger blend. So I'm going to read to you a little bit first. Stronger Protective Blend invokes feelings of wellness and vitality when needed most, featuring cedarwood, litsea, frankincense, and rose in a gentle and convenient format combined with fractionated coconut oil. This uniquely supportive blend is perfect for sensitive skin and provides a sense of resiliency when needed most. Litsea, one of the main ingredients in Stronger, helps to keep skin looking healthy and clean while promoting positive feelings. The bright, uplifting aroma of Stronger is refreshing to the senses and works as the perfect blend for daily resiliency or when you're not feeling your best, with powerful rejuvenating benefits of wood and floral oils. Stronger works as the perfect everyday skin health essential oil blend. Uses. When environmental threats are high, use Stronger to promote feelings of wellness and vitality. Roll on hands, knees, and feet after a long day of activity. Soothing to occasional skin irritation, Stronger is a great blend to have on during extensive activities. Use Stronger to help soothe and comfort distressed skin and to promote a healthy appearance. So you can roll the roller ball onto like diffuser necklaces, just diffuser watches or bracelets. I think we've gone over all those benefits. And so now I'm going to you know that it has cedarwood, litsea, frankincense, and rose in fractionated coconut oil. Now the oil, so this is the roller blend. It's so convenient because you can just roll it onto your wrist. So amazing to smell. So amazing to smell and uplifting. But they just came out with the diffuser blend, so you can, and when it's not diluted in the coconut oil, so you can put it in your diffuser, you can put it in your bath. We're going to be talking about the ways that you can use the new blend that they've come out with. Same blend, but just not diluted in fractionated coconut oil. So I'm going to tell you the emotional and physical benefits of each of the 4 different oils in this blend. The first one is cedarwood. So Native Americans use cedarwood to combat respiratory infections. It's great for the respiratory system. It can help relieve a tight chest, a cough. It's great to diffuse or breathe in when you're having a hard time breathing. It's great when you're feeling congested. It can help dissolve mucus and is very powerful at breaking up that congestion. Cedarwood is wonderful essential oil to use when you can't sleep. So you can put it on your head, on your throat, on your heart area, on your feet. Cedarwood is definitely in this stronger blend. And so use it if you can't sleep and see how that works for you with that very relaxing cedarwood in it. Now, I forgot to tell you, cedarwood is obviously a tree, right? From the cedar tree. And so all trees are balancing and grounding, and it just helps us feel more safe and secure. Cedarwood helps with the skin, helps to clear our complexion, helps when our skin is red or itchy. The cedarwood is also good for dandruff. So if you really can't use this, right, the roller blend, but you can definitely get this stronger now in the undiluted blend. The undiluted blend, and put a couple drops of that into your shampoo or your conditioner. Massage it into your scalp and see if that doesn't help clarify your scalp as well. And then finally, cedarwood is a very relaxing oil. It's great to use if you can't focus. If you tend to get distracted easily, it kind of relaxes that quickness to get distraction, and it helps you stay more focused. The scent of cedarwood is calming. It reassures the emotions, and it helps open us up emotionally too. It's great to use cedarwood after a hard day. So you can definitely use the cedarwood in this stronger blend. It's great to use during times of meditation, for clarity of mind. Cedarwood specifically can help if you're feeling lonely. It helps us to get along better with others. It helps to calm our anger and to relieve nervous tension. It helps to calm anxious feelings. And it helps with forgiveness. Cedarwood, because remember how I told you it was a tree oil, it helps us find and maintain our balance in life. It enhances feelings of security and protection. It helps us calm down the desire to do reckless things. It can quiet the mind from going over and over again the same details, analyzing things over and over again. If you're feeling scattered or if you feel like you can't concentrate, cedarwood is definitely an oil that you would want. It helps to bring our brain power back into balance. Remember how I said that cedarwood was so good at breaking up congestion? Well, whatever our oil does physically, it also does emotionally. So the cedarwood in this stronger blend is also going to help break up that emotional congestion or even that mental congestion. It's great to, cedarwood, which is probably why it's in the stronger oil, is great to give us strength in times of crisis when we need to stand strong, refusing to lose confidence or faith. It's an excellent oil to blend to bolster us when we are going into strange or familiar situations, probably because it's so calming. If we can stay calm when we're going into strange or new situations, we're going to stay in our prefrontal cortex where our logic and our brain functions the best, right, for making decisions. And we're going to have an easier time. We're going to have an easier time going into new situations. Cedarwood is especially good for those who think that they have to do everything themselves. It can help them see that they have a support system around them and start being more authentic and reaching out to that support system. And it can be helpful for those who have a hard time in forming social bonds. So cedarwood, it's a beautiful, beautiful oil in our stronger blend. The next oil in the blend is the Litsea. Now, Litsea is great for the immune system, great for the respiratory system, great for the nervous system, very, very calming to our nerves. It's great for our digestive system. So if you have nausea or flatulence, and it is another oil that is very, very good for helping to clarify skin issues. I wanted to read to you a little bit more about Litsea from this Essential Emotions book. So Litsea is a powerful mobilizer of the will. It is especially helpful in encouraging individuals to follow through with their inspiration and promptings. And when I read that, I'm like, oh my gracious, put on the Litsea, put on the Stronger, right? In fact, definitely, I need to put on the Stronger more often, because sometimes, and maybe you're like me, but you get a thought and you're like, I really should do that. And then you get another thought and you're like, I for the same thing, you're like, I really should do that. And then life happens and we don't. And I think I need to be better at writing down those little promptings and doing them. And so I can't wait to start using this Stronger oil a little bit more, so that hopefully I will be and writing them down and checking my list, so that hopefully I will be not only having promptings but actually following through, right? Following through on the promptings that I feel like Heavenly Father is giving us, and I feel like Heavenly Father gives us all promptings. To me, it's a very small voice, a very still voice, a very calm voice, a voice that almost sounds like mine, telling me, hey, maybe you should do this. And it's very easy to ignore. And so gonna try to write them down, trying to be better at fulfilling the promptings that I have. And Litsea can be a tool that can help. It's not going to be a magic wand, but it's going to be a tool that can help. So it also says the negative emotions Litsea addresses is self-doubt and criticism, feeling stifled, having a fear of rejection, relying on external confirmation, feeling distracted, blocked, or limited. And the positive properties that Litsea helps to bring in is feeling inspired, being more intuitive, being more in line with how we feel like we should be living, feeling more receptive, trusting more of that inner voice that we hear, and having a more openness to possibilities. So that's the Litsea, and it's in this Stronger blend. So the next essential oil in this blend is, and I had some other notes on Litsea really quick. So when we're feeling supported, it helps us to connect with other people. They say that the mandarins have a very childlike energy, and Litsea, they were saying, has a very teenage energy. You know how teenagers are. Don't they feel invincible? Right? They just have this, I can do it. I feel invincible. I have a nephew who is called on a mission to Colombia, and he's like, let me go, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, Colombia. But aren't we thankful for the courage and just that I can do anything type of attitude that teenagers, invincibility that teenagers seem to have. So they were also saying that, and anyway, they were saying that Litsea has that kind of same energy with that, same emotional energy with that oil. Litsea is great to use in the springtime when you need a fresh start. It brings in new energy, and they were saying that it's a very, the oil is a very out with the old, in with the new. So if we're going into a new school year, so I think this would be a great essential oil to be using right now. Just, hey, whatever's happened in school years in the past, great, we're going to just let all that go. But this year, get ready, get supercharged up for a wonderful year of learning, and let's learn new study habits. Let's learn new schooling habits. It's gonna be let's learn new life habits. It's going to be a wonderful year. And Litsea, again, that out with the old and with the new. So thankful that Litsea is in our stronger blend. Oh, I love this one too. So they were saying that Litsea is actually really, really good for people who tend to be bossy or pushy or um, perfectionistic. That was so hard for me to say. I don't know why. Perfectionistic, and I'm letting them kind of calm down and release some of that overdrive that can sometimes happen. Helping them respect others more and balance out that energy, that get it done energy with a respectful energy too. Okay, the third oil in the stronger blend is frankincense. Now, frankincense could be a 2-day class in and of itself, so I'm going to give you a lot of information, but definitely not all the information I have on frankincense. They call it the king of oils. It's a when in doubt, choose frankincense. And it's a powerful anti-inflammatory. It can help reduce pain and discomfort. So you could take this stronger. Remember all the times it was saying if you've overworked, use your stronger. Well, you can because it has powerful anti-inflammatories in it that's going to help for those achy muscles. Whether it's aching for, just a workout or whether it's aching for, who knows, whatever other reason. It can, frankincense, oh, it's so incredibly great for your mind. It's amazing for cognitive support and it's amazing for the memory. Now, I don't see a lot of studies on this channel, although I love studies. Now, my favorite place to go for studies is either PubMed, which is actually my second favorite place, or my first favorite place to go is a place called aromaticscience.com. And I love that because it has studies from all around the world, and you can type in your oil that you have and see all the studies from around the world that have been done, and there have been hundreds done on frankincense, as I remember. And okay, so this is one that I absolutely loved, and this is from the Journal of Traditional Complementary Medicine. And what they found when they actually did a study on pregnant rats, and they had the pregnant rats ingest frankincense. Now, you're not going to be ingesting it. If you're either going to be, well, you can, not stronger, but you can get, just the straight frankincense from doTERRA, and I definitely love putting a drop underneath my tongue or putting a drop in my water and sipping that throughout the day for good cognitive support and immune support too. But you can also just roll it on you. If you put it on you, it's going to get in you. So put it on your head, put it on your feet, put it on the back of your neck for more cognitive support. It's going to help boost memory. But this study where they actually did ingest the frankincense, it said in pregnant rats, they found that their children had better memory and better cognitive function. So do I want my children using the stronger essential oil blend before they study? Yeah, because it has the frankincense in it. It's going to help them. It's going to help their minds work better. It's going to help them remember it better. So, someone's trying to learn a foreign language? Absolutely. Get your stronger out. Put it on. Put that frankincense on. Okay. Frankincense is great for the respiratory system. It can help open up the bronchioles. Just rub it on your chest. It's an antiseptic and a disinfectant. It's great at killing the germs and the bacteria. So you take this stronger blend and just rub it on your mask, right? And go in, so you're kind of purifying a little bit more of the air, killing some of the germs before they get to you. Frankincense can help improve digestion, and it can help ease digestive issues. Frankincense has the ability to help us slow down and breathe, so it's great to use in times of meditation. And finally, frankincense can act as a sleep aid. Now, so many of these essential oils are intelligent. They seem actually to have an intelligence where if we need to go to sleep, they seem to sense that that's what our body needs, and they help us go to sleep. If we need to be more clear and more focused, they kind of sense that that's what our body needs, and that's what it helps us do. So So the emotional uses of frankincense, religions around the world have been using it for over 3,000 years. Because frankincense too is a tree oil, like the cedarwood oil, it's going to keep us more steady and grounded. It's going to help us feel more balanced. A lot of people call frankincense the father oil, a very protective oil, and then myrrh the mothering, the nurturing oil. There's no myrrh in this blend. They definitely have myrrh in other blends, or you can just buy the straight myrrh from doTERRA, but they do have the frankincense oil in this stronger blend, which is a very protective blend. Frankincense is great for mood swings. Who does? If you have children, or especially if you have teenagers, but even if you had toddlers, right? You know they can swing. Their moods can swing pretty quickly, and so frankincense, it can help balance those out. It's great. Frankincense is great for when we're feeling lonely or neglected or separated from the world. Helps us to open up and look and see that we are part of communities. Frankincense can help relieve feelings of bitterness, impatience, and irritability, and can help open up more gratitude. Who doesn't want to have more gratitude? Who doesn't want our family members to have more gratitude, right? What would it be like if we were leading the charge when it came to having more gratitude? Frankincense can help with that, and I'm so glad. Can you see how frankincense, it helps us physically, but it helps us so much emotionally too. Frankincense can help us stop worrying about the little problems and see how wonderful life is now, and how much more wonderful it can be in the future. It can help us with mindfulness, enjoying the moment. Frankincense, because again, it's a very grounding, steadying oil, can help us, help people who have feel the need to lie and deceive. Now, I don't know how it does that, nor am I saying it's going to be the fairy little wand that's just rolling the frankincense and you're not going to lie like that Liar Liar movie. No, it's not going to act like that, although maybe in some, I kind of really wish it would. But it's going to, I don't know. They just say it can help with people who lie. Okay, it can help open up communication between people. It's a very protective oil, so it's a great choice for people who fear death or fear change. There's a lot of change in the world, and life is never 100% certain, so I'm loving that they have that benefit in this stronger oil, that support in this stronger oil with the frankincense in it. It's beneficial for frankincense. It's beneficial for any condition that's caused or worsened by nervous tension or emotional trauma. Okay, so you have that beautiful frankincense essential oil in this stronger blend. The last oil, and this is like the powerhouse oil, is their, I don't know, if they call frankincense the king of oils. Rose oil, which is the last oil in this blend, is definitely the queen. It takes over 10,000 roses to make a 5 ml bottle of rose, which you can buy from doTERRA, and I definitely have it. It's a rather expensive oil. It's totally worth the expense, though. I think it's like $275, like $275. But you know what? It's for when it comes to boosting the immune system. I don't know that there's anything better than rose. It's a powerhouse, and I'm so thankful that we have it in this blend. It's one of the most antiseptic oils. It's immune boosting. When I personally feel like my family is being hit with major stuff, and I want to boost their immunity, I start diffusing my rose. I start putting my rose on them, right? You're going to use rose in your diffuser. You're going to use rose topically. Rose too is so good for skin types. So you have your cedarwood, you have your frankincense, you have your litsea, and you have your rose. Stronger. I mean, I know that they're calling this a immune blend, but it's really I would call it a beauty blend, a cosmetic blend, because it's so supportive for our skin. Do your due diligence on those 4 oils, and you will see what I am talking about. It's great for, rose is amazing for wrinkles or aging skin. It's great to put on scar tissue. and it helps to clarify the complexion. Rose is great to use for our brain, and it can help with neurite growth, which just means it's going to help make those connections and help our brain work better. Emotionally, rose can be soothing, again, to almost any emotional state. It soothes anxious feelings, grief, fears, low self-esteem, and it's great to use for people during times of substantial transition. So, I want to read to you a little bit more about what rose can do. The negative emotions it can help with is feeling bereft of divine love. Sometimes life happens and we're like, where are you, Heavenly Father? He never leaves. He's always there. We may not see how he's blessing us, but he is, because he loves us. Anyway, it can help with constricted feelings, a closed or a broken heart. And so super good to use as we're going into school, right? School can be so hard on children. I love school, but still, I'll just say it this way. Relationships can be so hard on people, and so rose can be helpful with that. It helps with those who feel hurt. It also can help with those who just have an underdeveloped sense of compassion. Do we know some people like that? Those people that just don't seem to get it? And it can help with people like that to learn to be more open to being compassionate. And it can help us feel more accepted, feel more tender-hearted, feel more empathetic, and be more perceptive to the divine love that we are actually receiving. So, the Stronger blend. You can buy it as a roller bottle, which I have and love, and that's what they've had for years now. doTERRA just barely released the Stronger blend. So this is pre-diluted because it was made for children. And so they're going to pre-dilute it in the fractionated coconut oil. You can rub it on. It's great for children and babies and adults, but they actually came out with the undiluted blend as well. Like I said, I think it was just this week that they came out with it. So you can buy it. Again, I will put the link for it so you can buy all these oils that we're talking about. If it was me, what would I be doing? I would be buying the Stronger in the roller bottle. Well, I would buy the whole kids kit too because it's amazing. But then I would also buy the new Stronger straight oil, the diffuser one, so that I could be putting that in my home. Because we all know what happens to germs. If you use the same things over and over again with germs, they mutate. Those sneaky little things, and they are very adaptable, and they mutate if we're hitting it with the same thing. So what are we going to do so we can protect ourselves and our family and our homes? We're going to switch up the oils that we're diffusing so they never get to, so we're kind of catching the germs unawares, right? They never get the chance to be like, oh yeah, that's how I need to be, and I'm going to adapt so I can kind of survive that. Anyway, we don't want those germs in our house. Okay, so that is the Stronger blend. Definitely check that out. And especially as everyone's headed back to school or maybe even back to work or whatever they're doing. The diffuser blend, just reminding you about the diffuser blend of the week. The diffuser blend that we're diffusing the entire week is 2 to 3 drops of Siberian for the oil of aging and perspective. 1 drop only of cilantro, the oil of releasing control, and then 2 to 3 drops of lavender, the oil, a beautiful calming oil, as you already know. An oil of communication. We have better communication when we're calm, and contemplation, and we can definitely contemplate a lot more from a calm state. Okay, the song for the entire week is I Hear a Symphony by the Supremes. The affirmation for today is I am breathing deeply and consciously picking my words. Picking our words with kindness and love and patience and generosity and peace. And the affirmation for the entire week, and the song I love with that is Brave. I'll put that link in the comments for you. And the affirmation for the entire week, hold on, Caleb. The affirmation for the entire week is I am consciously forgiving myself and others. Okay, this is Susanna Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life, reminding us all that we have this incredible ability with God to make every day a great day. Bye-bye.